Okay, so quick presentation about Data Solution. As I said, is a French strategic partner from Pimcore. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer, and I was also the project director for the Stanley Black & Decker project we will just talk about. So I will let Delphine talk about Stanley and present you the project.
Yeah.
Delphine, you can go.
Yeah, thank you. So hello everybody. Stanley Black & Decker is a global leader in the tool industry. France country is the second biggest pay in the world for this group, which have over task, but the main task is tooling. We have a very large range of product to 200,000 because the group always innovate, and as it is global, and of course we have to manage spare parts product. So the headquarters is in the US. And we have a European headquarters in London. And me, I represent the France and my organization sell in France. So, and we are a B2B seller, so we don't sell directly, and this is very important for the PIM because our PIM, the objective of the PIM is to give data to the retailers. So we are based in Dardilly, nearby Lyon. We have factories in France, so we produce in France, not for everything, but a main part, a big part. And for example, and we have many brands. Around 10 brands, but the 4 main brands are DeWalt, Stanley, on tool. DeWalt is power tool. Facom is on tool, very famous in France, and Black & Decker for a little a tool for the B2C users. And after, so as I said, data product is of course very important for us. And our main objective is to give data to retailers. And for that, we have to find data and to take data. I really like the image of the floor, the floor that we can take. In the floor there is kind of diamonds, and we take diamonds from the floor and we make it beautiful to give it to our retailers. And so I arrived in the group less than 3 years ago, and actually management of data was the mess. We only use email, we use the network on Windows, so it was very time consuming and energy consuming. So the first reflection was to say, first, we will gather all the data we have in the group. We have many different systems, the ERP, website, and so on. So first, let's gather the data. And that's why we implemented a tool, a kind of data lake from a startup in Lyon, very interesting tool, which allow to gather data and to export it in proper format and in different format. So it was the first step in our digital transformation. But this tool has limits, of course, because we can't manipulate data as we want, and we can't enrich data. And it was a limitful, and even more, it was a SaaS product, so we don't have the end on the evolution on functionalities, and that's why we decided to build Pimcore, because we wanted all the benefits of a tool. So the gathering of data, so we are linked with our with some system of the group to enrich data, so marketing manager can put that data in the system and extract data. we can, yeah. So the interest for us and the objectives, we have different customers, different stakeholders around this product, around this PIM. It's the collaborators, it's the retailers and the end users. So let's start by the end users. Cyril, if you can go on the slide, thank you. So, of course, about customers to be aware that you exist, to consider that your product, to compare your product. They ask to get pictures, they ask to get content, they ask to get a nice experience, and it's around all the product data you can see and get. For distributors, it's very important because in general, when we deal with product data, we think about pictures, we think about text, but we don't think about norms, data, logistic data. There's a lot of little data that you final customer don't see, but that is very important. Even more in the B2, when we sell to businessman, to craftsman, sorry, because our users are professional first. And so distributors, they need better information for better referencement SEO, but for better logistic, better way of managing the return of product and so on. And of course, the aim is to facilitate the life of our collaborators, to save time, to record data when they get a data, valuable data. Today, they stock it on Windows, on the network, but it's not optimum at all. So the PIM is for concentrate and to have in mind that there's only one point of truth of the product data. This is PIMCore. So as I said, our objective in this project was to find quickly and easily the data, to avoid multiple exchanges between teams. So as I said, today it's a lot about mail or oral exchanges. The coronavirus lockdown tell us that it has a lot of limits. Of course, when you don't know how to record data, you can lose data. And it's, for example, we plan to put in PIMCore banner, so a banner for a campaign. But of course, if it's stuck in the network, you won't find what you did, and you won't be able to find inspiration and to share what you did with your collaborators. So it's not only about just product data. So of course, avoid the multiple entry. Today, the aim is that the marketing record data just in PIMCore, because today they have to put somehow in SAP, somehow in the website, somehow in direct the matrix of the retailers. Actually, today there's a lot of assistants in the group typing directly in Excel file from the retailers. And the main product we want to export from PIMCore is a FABDIS standard matrix. Today in France, our market organized to facilitate the communication between manufacturers and retailers. And for that, they decided about a standard, and the aim is that our PIMCore is able to generate this standard.
Okay, thank you, Delphine, for the project objective description. Just to give you some more precise elements on how the project goes with the PIMCore implementation. Of course, we had the lockdown issue, which was a real pain point because, of course, communication between teams went difficult. But as you will see, the impact at last was not so bad, but it was the first impact, especially when you start the project. But with all the implication of everyone, we were able to start. So that was the first point, the first difficulty. Second is that we were talking about corporate systems. One is Hybris, and the technical data coming from Hybris was really complex, and we had to develop some custom interfaces for import exports. Hopefully, with the classification stores, we were able to do something very interesting, but it was something that was really technically speaking difficult. So the third one is, and Delphine just talked about, the normalized formats used in distribution, like FabDis and ETIM. And as others, we created dedicated categories, and we attached classification store for that, thanks to the PIMCore model. And you will see, and I will illustrate it right now, data completion was quite complex to calculate, because we need, of course, an overall completion, but also we need completion based on Hybris standards. You can see some, and some also based for ETIM and FabDis. They have their own data completion, and building this was quite a good job to do, quite difficult, but it has been built. So it has been built because of some of advantages from PIMCore. That first, we can store more than products. You have a flexible data model with the classification stores we just talked about. The technical stack allows us to use Import Manager and create the FabDis ETIM bundle. And with the integrated HTML to PDF feature, Stanley teams are able to create product data sheets with up-to-date data, which is one of the good things. Some figures so that you can realize what has been implemented. You have the figures in terms of technical attributes and attributes groups, very huge. We expect 60 users, more than 15 different types of objects, and it was a 6 months implementation project. Here are some screenshots. We'll be happy to share it, of course. But here you see some screenshots and some PDF datasheet that has been generated. And to give you some results and as a conclusion, as I said, we had 1.5 months delay due to lockdown, but project is now live. It went live in early October, and we are currently integrating more than 200,000 SKUs that are currently integrated in progress. And Delphine, I will let you conclude about the involvement and the next steps.
Yeah, you dealt with involvement. Actually, yes, it's important because we add to. So I have to be 100% nearby, dedicated to this project. Of course, it's a big project, and all the company, all the marketing and the sales was involved in this project, and we built what we call the PIM team in the company. It's marketing and sales collaborators that told us the needs, and with these needs we were able to prioritize. And it's very, very important to have a very clear backlog and very detailed backlog at the beginning, and realize that even more with the lockdown, and to go really in deep, because when you are in the project, it's quite difficult to have a clear mind somehow. Actually, I am very satisfied of the delay, And today the big part is maybe not behind us. It was a big one, but the big part is about the implication of the teams and the formation and how the team will take this product in hand, because this is of course very important, because the tool is important, but the person who use the tool is important too. And I would just say that there's a phase where you got the MVP, and after you put data on the MVP, and this phase has to be considered too. So if I have to give an advice, is to be aware and to make a very deep and very detailed backlog at the beginning, and to take time and to involve everybody in the company, users as well as the management.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot, Delphine. Thanks a lot, Cyril. Thanks for being on the stage. We have now a bit over time, but it was really very, very impressive to see what you have done here. And yeah, I wish you a lot of ongoing success with this solution. Thanks a lot.